give you the opportunity to forgive and to get your energy back. So don't react in present time with them. Understand that they're ghosts of past experiences that you've had, coming back to see if you can handle the energy that you created in the past. So just stay neutral, don't take anything personally, and understand why people are acting that way. And the best way to do this is with meditation. If you meditate enough, you'll start to get a platform of neutrality. And then when people start to talk shit to you, you'll be able to handle it. And one of the best ways to do this is to go to school with the intention. Write it down. Put it on your wall. Today, I'm not going to react. Today, I am going to allow the universe to show me its perfection in different ways. Because one thing I've been working on a lot lately with some friends and with some people I know is a lot of people are talking about staying in the light. Everyone wants to be in good vibes, good vibes. And this is just something that I feel like most people aren't really getting. And what you're saying also in your email is that you like to be in situations where you're not being attacked, right? That makes sense. That's pretty normal for a person. But again, understand that you put definition to everything. So if you're defining those things those people are saying as attacks against you, they are. But if you are defining them in a way that lets you see, okay, this person is acting this way because this is how they feel inside. Nothing anyone says is personal. Nothing. People can only say to you what they feel about themselves. That's it. So if you don't take it personally, it just rolls right off. But if you do take it personally, you can get a permanent negative picture about yourself and your reality that can last you lifetimes. So that's what all these things are that are coming up. Karma from past lifetimes. Ideas that other people gave you that you took on and believed. So now they're coming back again. And people are telling them to you. And these spirits that are playing the people in your life are all here to propel you to a state of enlightenment. So what you can do is just use them as such. They're not going to treat you in super beneficial ways unless you make it that way. So, in this lifetime for me, I'm blasting through my karma by whatever I'm in resistance to. I head straight towards. And once you start doing this, karma starts coming from everywhere. So there's a lot of bad days, so to speak. And these bad days are days when the world just gives you a heaping load of shit. And it's going to happen. It's just going to happen. A great example, someone said, was people talk about Jesus, and everyone knows Jesus. So if you take Jesus out of the context of Christianity and think of Jesus as someone who is wrapping up his karma, all of it came back to him very, very quickly. And he was essentially non-reactive through the entire process. So his whole world hated him and eventually end up crucifying him, whatever you believe. But it's about holding your energy through your karma returning. It's not about creating a powerful lifetime where you're above other people. When you're above other people, then you're the only one who wins, and everyone is you. But if you can allow people to be where they're at and love them in their insecurities, then you all win. I have friends who are like, "What's up, faggot?" Every time I see them, that's how they talk to me. And I'm pretty sure this is what you're referring to. And I've had those friends my whole life. I'm not like, "What's up, bitch?" I used to be, but now it's this thing where it's like, okay, I understand that person, this is how they communicate. They have so much pain around their emotions that in order for them to share with me a hello, they have to shroud it in all sorts of badassedness. So just understand, they're all defense mechanisms. And if you study the defense mechanisms, there are counters to the defense mechanism. If you respond, like you're talking about, taking the offensive, I just wouldn't recommend that. In the sense of, one, if you're intuitive, you can seriously hurt people. I did this to kids in high school. I didn't realize how clairvoyant I was. And people are like, "What's up? You're a piece of shit." And I'd be like, "Yeah, well, I see that your dad's cheating on your mom." And I could clairvoyantly see that. And then people's realities would collapse. Things like that constantly. So that list I made where I went back and I talked to people about saw the people who I'd hurt. I had limited a lot of people in my reality permanently because of this. So I had to go back, do a meditation, and call back my energy and forgive myself. So I wouldn't recommend that. Kind of think of it as if you become aware of what I'm talking about. So if people start saying stuff to you and you start becoming aware of a way to be neutral, then it's the difference between standing on home plate and having the pitcher throw balls and hit you in the back of the head without you knowing, and then it turns into you turn around with a baseball bat and you're just hitting home run after home run. And this is so beneficial. It's just crazy how different it can make your life. And just don't take it personally, because even who you think you are is just a collection of resistances. And once you start becoming not resistant to those people, you'll become not resistant to yourself, and you'll learn how to validate yourself. And when this happens, you'll see that you can be whatever you want. You might notice that my look is different. I look different in all my videos because I'm not a single person. So as you lose your resistances, you can choose to be different things. So I put on different costumes and become different people, and then I go out in the social world, and my friends don't understand, and they think it's weird, and that's what's to be expected. People are threatened by everything that's not controllable. So just, if you react emotionally, you will exchange energy with the people. If you don't, the energy goes back to them. And it's going to be painful for them to see how terribly they're treating people. So the best that you can do is to be neutral, and then when it goes back to them, be a friend to them. So, it sounds easy, huh? High school. Just let it roll. Yeah, I know it's tough. It's just a pain in the ass, I know. But if you can do it, life is just going to go in a completely different direction for you than it is for most people. And that's the goal, right? We're talking about the hard stuff to do. We're not talking about the easy stuff. So these videos show you different ways to do it. And remember, like the alchemist breath from my other video, breathe in the resistance, breathe out acceptance. People are clairvoyant. Everyone is. So people are always going to be able to see the things that you don't want to have said out loud, and they'll say them. And if you don't like those people too, stop being friends with them. You might just be friends with them because they're part of a social ladder that you want to find acceptance in. Don't. The popular kids end up being alone and missing their past outside of high school. And they continue to do that, and they continue to limit their realities more and more and more. And being a part of that, you can get stuck in it for a long time, trying to get a high-paying job, a supermodel wife, and keeping up with the Joneses, right? So just get out of it now. Find some nerdy kids who don't have any friends, and you'll find that their hearts are open to anything, and they're not going to try to hurt you or take anything from you because they're already self-sufficient. They're existing in reality without taking energy from other people. Masters. And they're everywhere. So I hope this helps. And if it does, awesome. And if you have any more questions, let me know. I'd be more than happy to talk about this because my life was filled with so much bullying and being the bully back. So, good luck. Aloha.